Hello. What's up, everybody? G-Boot 2786. I'm Gavin Reshaw. Welcome to another Gavin Reshaw Presents. I will not be long with this live video. I just like to do live streaming just so that I can get my videos up here quicker. People that follow me, people that watch my channel or subscribe, they'll look at the videos later. But I usually like to get a crowd in, but I'm a little busy at the moment. But I just want to talk about what's going on in the world right quick. And my title says it best. Gloria Allred strikes again. I talked about this on the last video that I did on Friday when I was talking about R. Kelly. I talked about this. I said that these women, the thing with Bill Cosby and how they get Gloria Allred, and I said these women were going to get her, and sure enough, this with R. Kelly, and sure enough, 5 o'clock this evening, I saw Gloria Allred doing a press conference in Chicago with these women. Wherever she is, I have to turn off the TV. Whenever I see her, and I can't stand to even watch because it's like a perfect example of what an ambulance chaser is. If you found it in the dictionary, her face would be there. Because Gloria Allred for years, and I can remember back when there was the O.J. Simpson case. I remember even as far back as Michael Jackson. Uh, she was the woman that was trying to get Michael Jackson's kids pulled out. I remember with OJ, she represented the Goldman family and trying to get OJ to pay that money to the Goldman and the Brown family. I remember uh, Tiger Woods, even though Tiger Woods, and I said this before, Tiger Woods was the victim of the assault. So where was the outrage with that? Is it about domestic violence or is it really just about the agenda that you try to push? She went at Mike Tyson and lost that one when Mike Tyson was accused of rape and lost, I believe it was Las Vegas or Arizona, and Tom Mesereau represented Mike Tyson. The case went nowhere. Uh, any black celebrity, she's always out there and she's trying to push and push back and get money out of a motherfucker. R. Kelly is next. Because why? Because he's the easiest target. He is the easiest target, and my understanding from what different people I've heard, I don't know how true it is, maybe I shouldn't say it, but his paper is not that low. It's not that high. Excuse me, I said low. It's not that deep. So, truth be told, he may go bankrupt trying to fight this stuff. I learned R. Kelly even this week from what Minister Farrakhan said, and I've heard this as well, that R. Kelly doesn't even own his own music. So you think about all the songs that he has written over the course of 25 years. And again, I'm not defending R. Kelly because, I do think that he did do some things I consider to be true. I don't know how much of it, and I don't know who exactly. But but do I think it's fair that we have a lynch mob mentality in America, that we pick and choose again what we're being outraged about, that we're not outraged at the particular issue, but more at the person who does it? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like lynch mobs. And Bill Cosby's case, and that's another person that Gloria Allred, of course, went after. The Bill Cosby case was a test run of how they can go at black men. They've always gone after black men, going back, you know, to Jack Johnson when he was heavyweight champion of the world. But this was a test run with Bill Cosby now because social media was not obviously present at the time of O.J. Simpson and Michael Jackson. You did have the internet, but the internet wasn't what it is now, where you have the internet on on your phone, where your cell phone basically can act as a computer. It's also can take videos and things can move like that. For the whole nation can hear about something in less than 5 minutes, whereas it used to take a half a day or so before word got out about something happening. You know, or a little bit less than that. So it's cut time. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm stumbling. I'm just going, straight off emotions and just talking to you all. But uh, I was not surprised that she was coming out there, and the fact that she's come out, it gives me pause about the credibility of some of these stories. Because Gloria Allred, remember too, her daughter Lisa Bloom was going to represent Harvey Weinstein. Remember, her daughter represented that woman that said that not R. Kelly, excuse me, that Usher gave her herpes, or she was scared and she thought she was going to get herpes. And I believe they even represented, they of course represented Weinstein for a period. So, they're a bunch of hypocrites. But nothing stops them from filing a complaint against you. Nothing stops them from filing a lawsuit. But this is the world we live in now. And if you are a straight heterosexual black male like me, like myself, excuse me, not like me, uh, you got to be mindful now. And I'm just going to say this, brothers. Let's get our paper together. Possibly look at getting the hell out of here. Because the purge is here. Movies tell you, like that movie, The Purge, movies will tell you one of three things: the past, the present, and future. I believe that. And that movie, The Purge, the TV series that they have now, that whole franchise, that wasn't just a movie. You're seeing it now. Now, they may not be able to lock you up in a concentration camp. They may not be able to just come out and kill you. But, well, in some circumstances, they are doing that. We see this with these police shootings. And it's being caught on tape, too. And that's the scary part. And they're still walking. If you are a woman that has a son, hug him. If you're a black woman with a son, hug him. Tell him how much you love him. And warn him about the dangers of what's going on right now. Because this is real. This is serious. Now, again, I'm not saying R. Kelly is innocent, as I stated before, but the facts are, just like with OJ, just like with Michael, he was acquitted. Nate Parker, the brother that made The Birth of a Nation, he was acquitted. And yet, after when the movie was getting released, what did they do? They brought up something from 20 years ago that he was acquitted on. It didn't matter that he was exonerated. It didn't matter that a judge found him not guilty and found the accuser, not credible. None of that mattered. They just attacked and attacked, and that hurt the movie. And even you had Gabrielle Union coming out and attacking Nate Parker, who starred in the movie, co-starred with him. See, and that's another problem too. Black people who are not on code, who are just up, we can be our own worst enemy. And we gotta ostracize those who are dangerous. It's a damn shame when we know now and can predict when Gloria already. Oh, I didn't mean to delete your message, brother. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me see. Sorry, it's just when I look at these things on the screen, uh, and you press it, you know how your screen can be sensitive and it'll press something. But yeah, type your message again. You had said earlier it was a damn shame that we can now predict when Gloria Allred. Yeah, uh, you know, just watch the schemes, man. You notice, did Gloria Allred even come out for Donald Trump and accuse people that were accusing him, the women that accused him? I think maybe she might have done one white man, but you notice there's not a black celebrity I don't think she hasn't gone after. All the black male celebrities I can think of, she's gone after. And watch now, Jay-Z is going to be next. Because I already saw an article where the people, I believe somewhere in the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken, they're investigating Jay-Z's title company. Because they're saying he bumped up are basically the number of downloads and streams that they created that was artificial. Yeah, Jay Z's gonna be next. Something's going. Every black man is getting it. Every black male's record, no matter what they've. Sorry, I paused for a minute. I'm back on. Yeah, yeah. Every black man's image, every black male you can think of, they're gonna have a tarnish on it. Kobe Bryant. Remember, they went back after Kobe, even though he wasn't, uh, convicted on any rape charge, but he was invited to talk about his movie at this festival, and he was a judge. And what happened? They rescinded his invitation. R. Kelly today, I read that they've actually taken his music off from Sony. Illinois has denied him a permit for his concerts. This is deep. Social media ain't playing no games. This is the new lynch mob. I'm just gotta keep it 100, guys. It's just real. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even. Yeah, the feds are on Jay Z, but this was in the Netherlands too. They were investigating him. Whatever association is out there, I'm sorry I don't have the article in front of me, but I'll try and repost it if I do another. When I do my next video, I'll make sure I have that for you. But I read it myself. They're investigating title company this year. It's crazy. Jay Z's gonna be next. I don't know. Kanye may get it too. Even though I know Kanye has been off and on the coon train, but Kanye, Kanye, I don't know. He's been on drugs and so forth. I wouldn't be surprised if he got it. Somebody big every year and a half. Just look, somebody is gonna get something. Usually it's like three for one. They get three in a year. They take a break for a little bit. But after Cosby got sentenced in September, the next person they said they wanted to go after, who was it? It was R. Kelly. And I remember that. And notice nobody has said anything about these white celebrities that get busted with minors. Even the guy who did the movie Fast and Furious that died, Paul Walker. I found out he was messing with a 16-year-old. He was messing with 14-year-olds. Hell, Elvis Presley was messing with Priscilla when she was a teenager. Jerry Lee Lewis, should we kick them out of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It's just about changing principles that I'm looking at. If we're going this route where we're retrying, should double jeopardy in the United States, which is in the Fifth Amendment, should the double jeopardy clause be repealed? And I think people want to do it. If they could, they would do that. We got to have limits. Got to have limits, guys. Hey, if you're in the viewing room, shout out. Chat. Let me see. Yeah, the feds are on Jay Z. Yeah, my man, we watching said some good stuff. I would be surprised if Eddie Murphy gets it next. A Murphy, it could be Chris Rock. Uh, just name it. This is crazy. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I didn't want to be long with this, but shout out to Harvey Superboy because Harvey Superboy went in on Gloria Allred. He also went in on this Donna Lemon and Terry Coons. How they threw the whole black community under the bus. People like that are dangerous. But shout out to him in his video. Shout out to Nicole from Nicole's View. I love you, Nicole. Uh, Drew Hepkins, what's up, dude? Um, Tareen Rain, Tariq Nasheed, the king of receipts. Shout out to them. Yeah. You guys have a good evening. I'll be back soon later this week, do another video. But just pay attention to what's going on because this tells a lot about where we're going as a nation. Uh, the movement that's being started. These are dangerous times now. So please just be mindful. You know, anybody can be next. All right. But be safe. Love y'all. Do something nice for somebody. Wait, we watch and just said many of R. Kelly's cases have been resolved, but yes, you're right. They're going back on old cases and reopening them, double jeopardy. Well, yeah, what they're doing is that like with Nate Parker. When Nate Parker was acquitted in 1999, they decided now they want to reopen the case again. Uh, and by they, I mean the news media. I remember Robin Roberts, sister of Sally Ann Roberts here in New Orleans, how she got on Nate Parker over this, even though the case was already resolved. There was nothing that they can do. Uh, and that basically destroyed Birth of a Nation, its premiere, because Birth of a Nation was screened by the Sundance Film Festival, and I think was voted their best picture. And Byron Allen wanted to buy it. He put up money for it, I think 20 million. But Fox Searchlights got the rights to produce the film. And now that I think about it, it was probably a mistake for Nate to actually do that and should have kept it in hands with Byron Allen because I don't think it would have. I think Birth of a Nation would have done great, domestically within the black community. But by them releasing the movie through Fox Searchlight didn't even defend Nate Parker after this. I think Byron Allen, even though Byron Allen is not a lot of people sleeping on Allen. Byron Allen obviously is an astute businessman. He knows what he's doing, and I think he probably would have been a little more supportive being a black man. That's just my thought on that. Uh, but yeah, it's the same thing with O.J. Simpson. They try to retry the case in the court of public opinion when it's been tried in court, and on top of that, when O.J. got that armed robbery charge, that kidnapping that should have just been a simple misdemeanor, the judge threw the book at him. And in fact, she was up there slipping on a smoothie while she was delivering her sentencing. So that was even highly unprofessional. So this is the type of stuff you got to deal with, man. But we just got to pay attention and be